disco.
I hope you like it.
I'm gonna take my little dog.
How you doing? How you
Sugar,
doing?
sugar, 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 sugar,
Wait.
sugar, and me, yeah.
Hey, hey, hey,
Going
hey,
to the disco, yeah.
hey.
Nice and easy.
Here we go. Hey. Welcome to the Jennifer Hudson Spirit of the 70s show. I hope y'all feel that 70s spirit in the building today. And happy Halloween to you all. That was Spring by the one and only James Brown. Yes. Woo, child, that 70s just woke me out. Let's see, if you didn't know, I'm a 70s diva. I thought about it, I said, if I was an artist in the 70s, what would I look like? So I was inspired by so many of the fabulous divas from the 70s, such as Donna Summer. Hope you feel it in my look today. Yes, and another icon. Oh my gosh, she is so amazing. We cannot leave out the one and only Miss Diana Ross. Look at her. Woo child, yes, yes, yes. And the legend herself, the one and only Miss Shaka Khan, baby. Yes, yes, yes. It's so fun to go back to the 70s because I wasn't born in the 70s. You know, and I feel like I'm a period piece girl. So in films, I've been in the 60s. Now I get to be in the 70s here at the Jennifer Hudson Show on Halloween. Okay, and you know, it takes us back in a major way because the 70s was that moment. I know we all know the amazing Don Cornelius. Yeah. There he go, this is I even brought my own Don Cornelius. This is my bonus son. I can't look at him and not laugh. I love this. Because you were born in like 2000 or something, huh? So he really don't know about the 70s, okay, guys? So we got to teach him. But you're doing a good job. Give him a hand, y'all. So for those of you who don't know, Don Cornelius was the creator, producer, and the host of one of the most influential shows of the 70s, which of course was Soul Train. Yes, he was. Like I said, like you, I wasn't born in 2000, but I wasn't born in the 70s either. So I was an 80s baby. But when, you know, yes, I was, any 80s babies. So when Soul Train would come on, y'all, I would take the blanket and flick it out on the floor. You know that was my dance floor, right? So I thought I was on Soul Train, and I knew I was a little performer then. That's why I had to pull out my own little blanket to create my own stage. But I can't believe I get to do it here now for real. I get to live all of my dreams. When I think of the 70s, of course, I think we all think of Soul Train, right? Disco, of course. And, of course, Studio 54. Come on. But the fun thing, I think what got me most into music is always the entryway for me. And it brought me to my parents. It made me understand them better to go to the 70s. And I was like, wow, in the 70s, well, that's when my mother had her first child in 1977, which is my older sister, Julie. And I was like, so that lets me know the placement and what my mother was experiencing during that time, and also my father. And I feel like entertainment can help us get to those places. And that's what brought me to want to do this. Now I feel like that much more connected to my parents. Their form of entertainment in the 70s was like roller skating, which was really cool. Okay? And who remembers the drive-in movies? Oh my goodness. And you know, even the way they listened to music was so different. Anybody remember the records? I got a few right here. Check it out. I'm gonna make Marion look. Come on, Dunn. You see that? That is called a record. Okay? Because you know, the young folks don't know today. 70s also was the rise of artists like Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, wow, and of course, course, Earth, Wind, and Fire as well. Not only was that, you know, some of the greatest music and, like, think about it, those are some of the greatest artists of all time, y'all. And we still get to, you know, enjoy and embrace their music. And as I was reading, I'm like, I cannot believe that I actually got to meet all of those artists. You know, so to be able to connect in that way is unreal. So I'm very happy to honor the 70s on today. Are y'all having fun? Because I am. And we're not done, because we like to make things as authentic as we possibly can around here. So speaking of that, over on my shout out spot is what we're calling it today. We have some iconic people who were dancers on Soul Train, y'all. Soul Train! This is such a treat. Okay. We got to see y'all dance through the years. Now we get to talk to you all. So can you introduce yourselves and tell us how long you got to be a part of Soul Train?
Well, my name is Reginald Tyrone Thornton, but of course, you can call me Reggie. I danced on the Soul Train back in Chicago, the original Soul Train.
And that's from my hometown, wow!
And I continued to dance on Soul Train up until 1991.
What? Thank you for sharing that with us. And I know you.
Yes, you do.
We work together all the time.
As a matter of fact, I worked as a rehearsal actor, and I was rehearsal acting when you were on American Idol.
You know what? Isn't that amazing? You see what I mean? I knew your face. I should have known it was from Soul Train. Okay, who else do we have up here?
My name is Sheila Lewis Perito.
All right.
I was better known as Sheila the Diva on Soul Train. I danced 1975 till 1990, and I was just stand-in on American Idol.
Oh my God! When I tell you everything in my life works in full circle, if this don't prove it, I don't know what does. Okay, now did we do anything together? What's your name?
My name is Marco de Santiago. I danced on Soul Train from 1976 till about 1992. I started when I was 16.
You started at 16?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So you could be a dancer that young on Soul Train. So, guys, what do you guys remember most about being on Soul Train?
Oh, I've had some very iconic moments on Soul Train. One of my highlights was kissing Diana Ross.
What? And Sheila, what was the fashion like? And hold on, did we nail it today, though? Did we do okay with our 70s fashion? Do you approve, Sheila?
Did she do okay with her fashion?
Yes, honey. Speaking of fashion, I was one of the fashion icons.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There you go. And you still look good.
And still looking good.
Thank you, sweetie.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, and Marco, so
Yes.
you joined Soul Train at 16?
Yes, I had a beard. They didn't know how old I was.
Oh, okay.
And I was in 11th grade, and a cheerleader I went to Crenshaw High here in LA. And a cheerleader said, Marco, do you want to come to Soul Train with me? And I was insanely shy. I wouldn't even want to take pictures or anything. So we were at a track meet. She said, Marco, let me know at the end of the track meet. So I tried to sneak out the gate. She appeared out of nowhere and says, what time are you going to pick me up? So there it was, we went to Soul Train. And what's really funny, Don Cornelius actually had mentioned that Soul Train was only based on 3 things: dance, fashion, and hair, because it was sponsored by a hair product company. So a stage coordinator tapped me on my shoulder. I thought we were in trouble. I thought we had snuck in. They take us over to Don Cornelius. So I just started confessing, like, I'm sorry, Don, please don't tell my mother. And then he said, what did you say? I said, what did you say? And then he said, have you ever done a scramble board? So I didn't know that we were picked. And I had a real natural, not something like this anymore. And so they liked how we were dressed and how we danced. And then the rest was history.
And the rest is history. Thank y'all for sharing that. Okay, that was awesome. Your happy place is here. What was your favorite part? Drop it in the comments and subscribe to help keep the joy coming.